Alright, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Shai, Kala Yahweh, Shai, Shai, Brakta Gadash, Jamana, the other power to great move from the will, the citation, the author, the person, the truth, the call to four corner of the earth, to the fear and power of Yahweh, Shai, Shai, the hope of elect, for the word only called God named Yahweh, for the word only called Jesus Christ, named Yahweh Shai, for the Hebrew, the like that consist of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian, Northern Light, and Cynic, the backbone control tribe of Israel, due to the gathering of the nature, the call to four corner of the earth. This is Mahalia Call for the Great Mills, the Los Angeles camp of the Inland Empire region back on 9/11. And I'm not Dollar willing to be edifying to the fear and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Yahweh Kakadash, which is the Holy Spirit. Now this Bill Gates MOTB, alright, implant install permanent quantum dot QR code and mRNA into your body. Alright, it's a video. Uh, Nick Holcher, if I pronounce his name right, did a video bringing this information out. All right. So we know that Bill Gates, one of them insiders, okay, he's not the top guy, all right, the banking elite family, or, all right, they're minions, all right. So he's one of the insiders, all right. Because Bill Gates don't do anything, he just move money around to research, develop, and bring this thing out. All right. So let's play this video.
They have the vaccine passport systems now ready to go for another emergency use declaration, including Bill Gates's Gates Foundation microneedle patch implants that install quantum dots, permanent quantum dots in the skin. They last there for at least 5 years before they start to slowly degrade, and they will be biological vaccine passport systems. It's literally a postage stamp you put on your wrist. It dissolves, installs quantum dots and mRNA, and you will be marked with a QR code. And you'll see it in the published paper in a Nature journal. It's literally a QR code. They put it on pigs, and it will be scanned with AI systems to verify compliance. So that's where we're headed.
See, so it could be into your body AI system. Because remember, these Edomite, right, the elite, they want AI to be the government to rule over the people. All right, that's why they have the infrastructure in place. All right, and all these things are gonna be run by the AI. All right, the hardware with the software in them linked to the AI system. All right, to do all the tracking, monitoring, and all that. All right, you gotta remember the SMART is a acronym for surveillance, monitor, assess, record, something. Let me find it. Here it is. Surveillance, monitoring, analysis, reporting technology. All right, and that's the acronym for SMART. All right, all a part of their plan and their agenda. All right, it's all code word for NWO, the New World Order. All right. So there's I'll look it up. Vaccine passport system, quantum dot QR code, quantum dot, like you said in the video. Vaccination record is an invisible intradermal, which is in your skin, right, in the body. Tagging technology developed by researchers originally at MIT knew that embed medical data directly beneath the skin using near-infrared fluorescent microparticles delivered via dissolvable microneedle patches. Unlike standard digital smartphone patches, they act as an on-body physical record rather than an internet-connected app. They're gonna make you on the internet a body. right? Look that up, okay? And these things can scan wherever this is on you, all right? Look like a QR code and information about you, medical records, all that could be on there, all right? Because you go through Revelation 13, all this could be linked to biblical properties. To cover all this, I'll try to cover all this. Revelation 13 and 15, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, with thee a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Alright? Now you go into the word mark, alright, in the previous verse. So you look into these words, like the other apostles, that's like most of them taught us to. Alright, and that's how we know, without a shadow of a doubt, 100% sure that this is RFID and these microneedle, all these stuff is talking about the MOTB in its verse. Alright, with the properties that's soon about to be fulfilled, because all they gotta do is make it mandatory. Alright, Karagma.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
Alright, a stamped and printed mark. Alright. So imprinted. That's an imprint. Alright. This is a form of an imprint.
Passport system's now ready to go for another emergency.
Alright, because these needle is the payload system. Alright, now you click on the root word, go back to Karak.
Strong's G 5482. Charax. Charax.
Alright, a pillar state with license to these needles. Alright, that's the payload system. Now out there from Karato to sharpen to a point, akin to, look at this word, to the idea of abstraction. Look at this word.
Strong's G 1125. Grapho. Grapho.
Alright, to write reference to the form of letters. Alright. Filled with writing. Alright. So that's what this is. It's QR code.
And they will be by
writing. See this purple. That's like it's the writing. The QR code to write. Alright, with the keep record. Alright, so you right here, where's it at? To write in written characters. Alright, right here, B, to commit to writing things not to be forgotten. Write down record or record. Alright, what's that? Account. Alright. Alright, a thing constituting a piece of evidence about the past affecting an account kept in writing or some other permanent form. Alright. Set down in writing or some other permanent form for latter reference, especially officially. See? So they're gonna write that information into you, the QR code, for information for later. Alright, who you are, and also to track you. Alright,
it will be by
your name, date of birth, all that is part of that grapple that to write, to record the information about you. Alright, so it's just another way. You thought even to put that MOTB inside of you. Alright, to monitor you and track you. Alright, the QR code. Alright, that's what the QR code for, right? Whether a link come up or whether to track it, that code gonna come up and it's gonna have information recorded there for you. Alright, to be able to track. So guess what? You gonna be tracked and monitored. Alright, going back to the acronym SMART. Alright, surveillance, monitoring, analysis, reporting, technology. Alright, and that's what you can become. Okay. That's just a quick video on that, MOTB update with that going on.